Okay.
Lay.
Yes, ma'am.
Kulang na isa?
Yes, ma'am. Nagpaalam po, ma'am. May emergency lang sila, ma'am.
Okay po. Sige, ma'am.
Noted naman po yun, ma'am.
Okay po.
Okay po. Nakikita po ang screen? Okay po. So, this is supposedly the documents po na i-open niyo sana sa Moodle kanina. But then, there's a technical problem. So, let's have a discussion regarding what is our topic again? Generating? Generating patterns. Hello, everyone. I'm not Teacher Jen. I'm Teacher Lay. So, the topic for today is about sequence. The first thing that we need to do is to define what is a sequence. Jana, are you familiar with sequence? Hello, Jana?
No, ma'am.
No po. How about Mark?
Wala pong idea, ma'am.
No idea po. How about TJ? Hello, CJ? May technical problem talaga kay CJ. How about Hazel?
No, I haven't heard it before.
Okay, so let's define what is a sequence. Hazel, kindly read the definition.
Sequence is a succession of numbers formed according to a rule. It is called progression.
Okay, when we say sequence, succession of numbers that formed according to a specific rule. When we say specific rule, there is a pattern. Okay? If you have numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, that is what we call now a succession of numbers. Suppose we have this given numbers. Let's have a number. If we have 1, 3, 5, 7, this given numbers is an example of a sequence since it follows a specific rule, or simply it follows a specific pattern. So this is also called as progression. When we say progression, that is also another term for a sequence. So when you heard the word progression, it means that is a sequence. Next, let's have next. Let's have Mark. Kindly read this one.
It is a function whose domain in the finite set 1, 2, 3, n,
Up to n.
or the infinite set 1, 2, 3.
Okay, how to read this one?
Ano ba ito sa inyo?
Sorry, let's go back to the have this one. How to read this one? Anyone?
Finite?
Finite? No, this one is finite.
Finite?
Finite set, okay? So sequence has two types. The first type is the finite set of numbers, and the second one is the infinite set of numbers. When we say finite, the example of finite numbers is 1, 2, 3, and so on up to n. So therefore, there is a last term or the last number. Is that clear? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So finite if there is a last term.
Oh my gosh. Infinite.
Yes, this one is infinite. So therefore, if we have infinite set,
Di natatapos.
yes po, there is no ending. Parang love life nung isa dyan siguro. May forever. So ibig sabihin, sa sequence lang may forever. Kasi wala siyang
Ending.
walang ending. So very good. So finite has last term, or the last number, while infinite has no last term. So let's have next. Let's have Jana for this one.
It is also defined as an ordered list of numbers.
Okay, ordered list of numbers. So that is very clear. That is arranged properly. It's ordered arrangement of numbers. Or it could be that not just number. It could be number letters, figures. If you arrange that in by following specific rule, that is a sequence. Okay, each element of a sequence is called term. So if we have 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, these are this given set of number is an example of a sequence because it follows a specific rule. Now, for this one, they specify that the term is each element of a sequence. Therefore, 0 is what we call a term. 4 is also a term. 8, 12, and 16 are terms of the given set. So if this is 0, that is now the first term. 4 is the second term. 8 is the third. 12 is the fourth. And 16 is the fifth term. So therefore, how many terms do we have?
5 terms.
Okay, there are 5 terms in this given sequence. Can you follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is the first term, the second term, fourth term, and the fifth term. Okay? Or simply what we call the fifth term is the
Last term.
last term. So therefore, if this given sequence has a last term, what type of sequence is this?
Finite.
This one is
Finite.
finite. Very good. Let's have an example of a sequence. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's observe this given example. We have 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. If you see 3 dots, it means there's no ending. There are lots of numbers follows to this given number. So therefore, this type of sequence is what we call
Infinite.
Infinite set.
infinite set or an infinite sequence.
Sequence.
So this one is an example of finite. Okay,
Fine.
so number 1, what do you observe in finding the next term of this given sequence? What is the pattern? Lizelle, what is the pattern in example number 1? Hello, Lizelle. Anyone? Hindi
Each
ko
term, ma'am, added
added
5
Five.
po.
by 5. So it shows here that to find the next term, just simply add 5.
5.
So the rule of the given sequence is by adding 5.
5.
So the rule or the pattern is simply adding 5. So that's it. For example, number 2, the pattern is what?
Subtracting 4.
Subtracting 4. So as you can see, if you are going to compare the example number 1 and example number 2, what is the difference between these two? Mark, what is the difference between the two given sequence? Meron po bang difference?
Opo, ma'am.
Meron po. What is the difference between the two?
Yung unang set po, ma'am, is infinite set po. Tapos yung pangalawa, finite set po.
Apo, thank you very much. Jana, tama ba si Jana? How about CJ?
lag po ata.
Naglalag nga daw si CJ. Okay, I want you to observe also that if the number that you're going to add or subtract to the number. As you can see, this is positive 5. Your number or your sequence must be increasing. But if the
Opo.
pattern is by subtracting by 4, as you can see, this number is decreasing.
Decreasing.
Yes. So that is the pattern for that. So let's have another example. If we have 160, 80,
80,
40,
40,
20, and 10. What is the pattern for that?
Dividing by 2.
Dividing by 2. So 60 divided 2 is what?
80.
Ano, ma'am?
80. That's okay. Then we have now 80 divided 2 is 40, 40 divided 2 is 10, and 20 divided, 10. 40 divided 2 is 20, 20 divided 2 is 10. So that is simply dividing by 2. For the second example, this is
Multiplying by 3.
okay, multiplying by 3. So if we have 1 by 3, that is also 3. 3 by 3 is 9.
9,
By 3 is 27.
27,
By 3 is
81.
1.
81. What is the next time for this one? For number 2? 81 by 3. Hello?
Wait lang.
Natin natin kung sino mabilis. Count natin.
243, ma'am.
Very good. Answer is
243.
43.
243. Jana got the correct answer.
Correct.
Try lang daw yun. Tingnan natin yung susunod. Very good po. Let's do this. Directions. Identify the next term of the given sequence below. Sige po, pakisagot ka. If you have negative 20, negative 14, negative 8.
Ano, ma'am? By subtracting by 6?
What is the next term?
Oh, wait. Negative 2.
Let's see. Very good. That is negative 2. The pattern is subtracting by?
6.
Are you sure?
Huh?
If we have negative, let's try. Sabi po ni Jana, subtracting by 6. If we have negative 20, subtracting by 6, what is the next term?
Ay, negative 6 pa.
This one is negative 26. Is our second term negative 26?
No, ma'am.
No. So what is
Positive,
the pattern here?
positive 6.
We add 6.
Yan. Oo nga pala.
Let's try. If we have, that's okay. Negative 20 plus 6 is equal to
Negative 14.
negative 14.
14.
So, therefore, negative 14 must be our second term, right? And as you can see, negative 20, negative 14, negative 8, this pattern is an increasing number, right? Is it increasing?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
that is increasing. Can we proceed to number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes po. Let's try. 1 point for Jana. Let's wait for the others.
So 2.
What is the next term?
25.
25. Why is it 25?
Dividing by...
Hindi.
Ano ba? Wait lang, ma'am.
Dividing by
100. Divide by... wait.
let's see if that is
Ay, 5,
correct.
ma'am. 5 divided... Ay, charot lang.
Your answer is correct. The answer is 25. But the pattern is what? Dividing by what?
5, ma'am. 5. 5.
Is it 5? Divided by?
Ano ba?
If we will divide this by 5, it must be 40. So this one is divided by
20.
2.
2.
2 divided by 2 is
Hindi
100.
talaga.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay po. Excuse me. Okay, let's have this one. Let's have another. 2, negative 6, 18, negative 54.
Oh.
What is the pattern? Disregard first the sign, then observe first the number.
Okay. Ay. 9,
Try to solve it to your paper.
6 times 18, 9, 18, 20. Ma'am, 27 po. 27.
27.
27.
Jana's answer is 27. How about Mark? How about Lizelle and CJ?
Mali, 7.
Oh, let's see what is the answer.
Ay,
Mark, do you have an
mali,
answer?
mali.
Wala pa, ma'am.
Wala pa po. Try lang ng try. Or you want to see the answer, then let's discuss how to find the next term. Let's see. The answer is 162. Why is it 162? Now, let's disregard first the sign. What number you need to do to 2 to make it 6? Is it addition? Is it multiplication, division, or subtraction? Just disregard first the negative sign.
Addition, ma'am. Add 4.
Add 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6. But then if we have 6 plus 4, that is not 18. Right?
Ano
Yes, ma'am.
multiplication equals to 80.
Ano po kaya? Yes, CJ, you're there.
Subtracted by 8, ma'am.
Subtracted by 8. Let's see. 2 minus 8. Let's see muna sinabi po ni Mark. 2 subtracted by 8 is equal to negative 6. That is correct for the second term. But if we will put again minus 8, the answer is what? Negative
Negative 14.
14. Is our third term negative 14?
No, ma'am.
No. So what do you think is our pattern here? Anyone?
2.
CJ? Naglalag yata si CJ. CJ, are you ready for this one? Do you know the answer? Sige po. So let's disregard again the sign. 2 times. May nagsabi po, 2 times 3. 2 times 3,
6.
6. So that's correct. 6 times 3,
18.
18. 18 times 3,
54.
54. Then 54 times 3, let's see. 3 times 4,
162.
3 times 4 muna.
12 po.
12. Carry 1. 3 times 5
15.
plus 1.
16.
So that is now 162. Now the pattern for the sign, since this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. So what is the next term?
Positive.
Positive. So that is not the pattern. So the answer is 162.
62.
Okay? Is that clear?
Yes,
Apo,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. How about this one?
Ma'am, join daw po.
6.
Yes po, may question po.
Magjo-join na daw po si Shirley.
Andiyan na po. Sige po, pasok siya. Doon sa link na lang po.
Okay po, ma'am. Sabihin ko po.
Okay, let's have number 4. If we have 4, 6, 9, 13, 18, what do you think is the next term? Wait lang ha. Pasukin ko lang si Shirley. Hello, Shirley. Welcome to my class.
6, 9, 13.
What do you think is the pattern for number 4? This one is medyo tricky.
May sagot si CJ.
Sige po, huwag mahiya. Huwag pong mahiya magsagot. Four, 6, 9, 13, 18.
2.
Diba? Sabi na 24. 24 daw po, ma'am.
20,
24 daw po sabi ni CJ.
24, let's see. Very good. Why is it 24, CJ? Mahina ba yung signal ni CJ? Nahirapan siya sa signal. Yes po, nakita ko yung sagot ni CJ. Tama po, 24. Paki-reply nga po, CJ, bakit po 24?
CJ, bakit din?
Opo, hindi ka po namin naririnig din po. Do you agree, class, that the answer is 24? Okay, why is it 24 kaya? What do you think is the operation in number 4?
Dalawa ba, ma'am? Dalawa po yung operation?
Isa lang po.
Ay, sarap lang.
Okay, for this given example, this one is not the same with the example kanina po. Ang sequence po, it could also have other numbers that follows a specific rule also. Okay, for this number, we add what to 4 to make it 6? We add
2.
2. To have 9, what number we added to 6?
3.
3. To have 14, what we added to 9?
Ma'am, 14?
Huh? 14? If we have 9, what number we need to add to 9 to make it 13? That is
4.
tama po. So therefore, if you have this given pattern or rule, what do you think is the next pattern?
5, 6.
By adding
5 and 6.
5 to this term, so that is now 13 plus 5 is 18. So what is the next number?
6.
6. So that is now
24.
24. What is the next number to be added to 24?
7.
7. So what is the answer for the next term?
31.
31. So that is also a sequence. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shirley, kamusta po? Okay, let's have this one. What is the next term? Ay, same na to, no? 24. Number 6. 4, 8, 10, 20, 22.
Multiplied by
Okay, I want you to analyze this one. The answer is 54. 54, sorry, 44. Why is it 44 po kaya?
hindi siya
Dinoble po.
Which one?
Yung mga numbers po.
Mga
By
first
multiplying.
by,
Ano by adding ano ma'am? Itself, charot.
adding itself, pwede rin naman po, or simply multiplying by 2, tama po?
Opo.
Opo. Yung 4, double itself, it becomes 8, right? 10, double itself,
20.
20. Then 22, or add by itself din po. The answer is 44.
44.
4.
Yes po. How about this one? Charlene, kamusta po? How about this one? Kaya ba?
Ma'am, si CJ daw po nagsasagot sa chat.
By dividing.
How about this one? What is the answer for this one?
By dividing by 2.
Okay, dividing by
2.
2. Do you agree,
Yes.
Charlene? Charlene, do you
Hindi,
agree?
hindi ko po masyadong magets, ma'am. Sorry po.
Opo. Sige, mag-ano na lang tayo mamaya. Tayong dalawa. Para makahapos ka po. So for this one, 8 divided by 2 is 4.
4.
So 8 divided by 2, the answer is
4.
4. And divided by 2 also, since that is the pattern, the answer is also 2. 2 divided 2 is
1.
1. So 1 divided by 2, what is the answer here? What is the answer?
Ganun pa rin.
0.
Ganun pa rin ba? Are you sure?
Okay pa rin. Wait
Okay,
lang.
Christine got the correct answer. It must be
0.5.
0.
Char.
0.5
One
or
half.
simply 1/2. That is also the same. It could be 0.5 or 1/2.
1/2.
CJ got the correct answer po. Nasa chat box nga lang po yung kanya answer. How about this one? If we have variables, observe the pattern. If we have x plus y, x plus 2y, what is that?
Add y lang po ma'am.
Add
Add
y.
y.
So what is the
X,
answer?
x plus 3y. Char.
Let's see. Okay, just simply add y. Very good. Okay, hindi ko na-contact everyone. Naintindihan po?
At ma'am.
Kaya na mag-proceed sa inyong task number 1?
Siguro po.
Siguro po. Kayang-kaya niyo yan. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay po, sige po. Out ko muna to. Kamusta po? Naintindihan?
Opo ma'am.
Pwede na pong mag-proceed po. Pwede na po kayo mag-proceed sa Moodle. Maraming salamat po. Kung may question, sa GC na lang po uli natin sama. Okay po.
Sige po. Opo.
Thank you. Charlene, kung may tanong po, PM mo lang ako.
Sige po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Okay po. Welcome.